Hello everyone, happy Monday. I'm gonna give it a few seconds before I get officially started to see if anybody jumps on. I know it takes a few seconds. I am in my car, which is like my second office. I'm always running around. When you jump on, please say hello so I know I'm not talking to myself. Say hello. Okay, I think I'm gonna go ahead and get started just so it's not super long for those that might watch the replay. For those of you guys that don't know me, my name is Liz Mercado. I am a star director with Scentsy. I'm the star director of Team Tinker Stars. I live in Sarasota, Florida, but I started my business in Utah back in 2012. So I just celebrated my 8th year with Scentsy. And just a quick little backstory. When I started, I didn't expect to be with Scentsy for 8 years. I honestly thought I would only be doing it for a few years just to get my warmers and wax for free and get some extra cash. That was it. But what I found with Scentsy was that it fed my love language and it fed my color. And I'm going to explain those to you guys in a minute. But like as I got to know Scentsy more and more and every catalog was more amazing than the last, I just kept finding myself sticking with it. Started slowly sponsoring and literally was able to start learning a lot about myself, a lot about like setting goals and achieving them. So I mentioned my love language and my color. So my love language is words of affirmation. Before I joined Scentsy, I was just working just different jobs. I was like, I worked retail. I was a cosmetologist. I worked at Walgreens. I worked at a customer service. I worked in accounting. And those jobs, while they got me a paycheck, they didn't really give me anything like a sense of recognition as to like, man, like you belong here. We need you so bad. Like I knew I was replaceable at all of my jobs. I knew that the moment I quit or that I was fired, they would just find somebody else to replace me. So when I joined Scentsy and I hit my first fast start shooting star, which I did not plan, I got that email from Scentsy and I was like, oh my gosh, like they're congratulating me for just selling because I want to make money, right? And then I hit like sensational start and I got like my first promotion and it was just amazing to see all of that recognition. So like that made me kind of want to stick around a little bit longer. Then I found like sense of community. I met a lot of friends that I call like my best friends now, and friends that I talk to like on an everyday basis, not only about Scentsy, but about life. Like I can go to my friends that I met through Scentsy and talk to them about like, a fight that my husband and I had, or the frustration with like raising kids. And it's not just Scentsy for us. It's also about being like friends and a community. So that's a little bit about my story about like why I love Scentsy so much and like why I decided to stay when it started out for a hobby for me. So what is my sparkle? It was really hard to like narrow this down to just one. So I have 3 that I want to just touch on. First is, it kind of goes with my color. And Patricia was telling me this last night. I love numbers. Numbers fascinate me. So for me, I love the reportings tab. I love being able to go look at numbers and be able to see like not only my growth, but my team's growth. I like to be able to like see like who's close to a promotion. Maybe they don't even know it yet. Numbers just fascinate me. And I love to be able to see the growth over year, the growth over month, because it just fascinates me to see something like in black and white that shows what we have accomplished. So, and I say it goes with my colors because when we did the color test during World Tour, I found out I'm a red blue. And it was funny because we were taking the test and Patricia said, red blue is the most difficult personality. And I was like, oh, that will be me. And it totally turns out that I'm a red blue. But it also helped me to see a lot about myself, about why I am drawn to certain things like numbers and things like that. And it also taught me a lot about my team and how to work with different colors. Second thing that I would say is my sparkle is I'm always branded. Right now, I'm actually not wearing a Scentsy shirt, which is probably surprising. Anybody on my team would probably be like, what? You're not wearing a Scentsy shirt? I know. My friend wanted to go to her birthday lunch and have us all wear pink, and I didn't have a cute pink Scentsy shirt. But my keys are on a lanyard. My mask is branded. Like, I literally am always branded. All the pens that I carry on my purse, branded. The back of my car is branded. I mean, I have Scentsy everywhere. I am usually always in a Scentsy shirt. My kids have Scentsy shirts. My husband has Scentsy shirts. I mean, we are always branded. We take it very serious because we know that we are like a walking billboard. And because of this, I've been at places where people have said, oh my gosh, you do Scentsy? I've been looking for a consultant. So it doesn't happen every day. It doesn't happen always, but it does happen. And because I am branded, I also feel like I am like in uniform. So like if you look at, a professional, like a nurse or a doctor, they wear scrubs to work. A mechanic will wear like a jumpsuit, stuff like that. And it makes them be ready for work. So when I'm branded, it kind of makes me feel like I'm ready for work. Like I am a Scentsy consultant. And I know not everybody needs that, but for me, I need that. Like I need to be able to feel like I am in gear, and I don't want to pass up those opportunities either. And the last one, I wear my heart on my sleeve. My customers know this. Like I really care about people. Especially the ones that like allow me in, because not everybody does, right? Like not every customer is going to tell you their whole life story, or when you do a follow-up, they're not going to open up to you. But those that let me in have been able to see my heart. Same thing with like your teammates. Like I wear my heart on my sleeve, and sometimes it's not a good thing. Sometimes it causes heartache. Sometimes it causes like discomfort, because you're like, man, like I don't know like what else to do. But at the end of the day, it's who you are, and it's part of like just knowing that you really care. And I feel like the people that do let you in really see that and really end up like loving you as their consultant, or loving you as like their teammate, loving you as a friend. And sometimes, like I said, like it sucks, because like sometimes like when people can't see that you're just having good intentions, or that you're just not trying to be nosy, you're just kind of like, I just want to know how you and your kids are doing, or something like that. Some people might be like, why do you want to know like how many kids I have or whatever? But you're just looking like for ways to build that friendship, and not only be like a customer consultant type of thing. I feel like the customers that I have, that we have been able to build that friendship, I get more referrals from them. I get more orders from them. I get like they trust me to pick like their scents, or like when something's coming out, I'm like, you have to have this. They're like, oh my gosh, thank you for thinking about me. Because we've built that friendship, I get more, like, I don't want to say I get more out of it, because it sounds like kind of selfish, but like I know them better to be able to serve them better as a consultant. But when there's customers that don't really like tell me anything about them, even when I try to ask something, or like I'll do a follow-up and they just don't respond, it's kind of hard to be able to do my job 100%. But those customers that have let me in, that we've built that friendship, I can tell you guys, like when I'm having a bad day, they're messaging me like, hey, how are you? I saw your post. Or like if I post something, like I posted a video of my daughter and I yesterday singing a song, and they were messaging me like, oh my gosh, that's exactly what I needed to hear. Like, because we've built that friendship, we're not just a customer and a consultant. So I definitely would say that that's one of my sparkles, is I wear my heart on my sleeve. I do pour, like Patricia just said, I do pour a whole lot on my team. Like I love being able to help my team and like build them up, because I don't want them. I'm kind of like a mama hen in a way. Like like when your parents are like, don't do that, you're gonna fall, you're gonna get hurt. That's kind of like how I am with my team. And sometimes they're like, I need to learn on my own, but at the same time I'm like, don't do that, like that's not good for your business, whatever. But at the same time, they know that I mean it with love, and they like I can just pour and pour and pour, because I do love what I do. And I like, this business has blessed me so much, and people will know that because I talk about it all the time. Even if it's not for them, even if they like want nothing to do with Scentsy, they can say, I know that Liz has been blessed because she loves it so much. Like I'm actually meeting with some friends right now, and like none of them want to join. Like I've talked to them about joining for years, and they're like, it's just not for me, this and that. But they will be the first ones to refer, to buy. I actually have a $200 order right here for one of them because she like bought a new house. Because they know that I love my business, they support me and they refer. So when you wear your heart on your sleeve, when you open up about your love for Scentsy, people will be drawn to that, and people will want to support you because of that. Some people won't, and that's okay. You just kind of have to bless and release those that don't. But take the ones that do and appreciate them, love them, and just know that you can only be the best you that you can be. So I hope that helped you guys a little bit with what my sparkle is. When Patricia gave us this assignment, I was like, I don't know what my sparkle is. Like, I would say it's a lot of things. I don't know. So I had to like ask a couple of people, I'm like, what would you say my sparkle is? And this is what I got, and I completely agree. Like, numbers, love them, always branded no matter what, and wear my heart on my sleeve. So I hope you guys have a good Monday and a good launch. That's why I went live a little bit earlier, because we have that launch today. So good luck, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.